What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Valguero cluster series. And yet, after the last episode, we did actually leave off as we was obviously taming this beautiful thing here, which is a 150 kibble tame Giga, which I'm very happy about managing to get. We didn't actually shoot him afterwards, which is all good news there. So it's leveled out pretty alright actually. If we check out the stats, if we can check out the stats, that is. The only bad thing about it is that obviously the health and the stamina does not really increase with level. Like, we've got a level 46 female already, and the health and stamina is pretty much the exact same. The only big difference is obviously the melee damage, and that is pretty much all we're going to be putting points into this guy. So I thought to begin today's episode off, we can actually go for a wander around on the new Giga and just see what sort of damage we're doing. So let's have a little nibble on something. 860 to start off with, ain't half bad at all. Let's just go make sure it is consistent. Yep, it's destroying stuff. So now what we're going to do is back to 26 points we already have, because I've had this guy balled up for the past couple of days while I've been getting on with other bits. And if you're unaware, dinos do gain XP slowly while being balled up. So if you've got a bunch of dinos and you're not using them, just whack them into the cryopods and they'll level up gradually by themselves, rather than them just sitting out eating your food without leveling up. So yeah, let's just whack all of these points into the melee, and we're up to 262. So hopefully we see a decent improvement. I really want to get over a K damage on this guy, so oh beautiful. Come on. What's that, 4 bites to take down a 130 Parasar, and we've got ourselves another level. We're only going to be doing more and more damage. Although his animation takes pretty long to actually go through. Come on. Let's see if we can't take on this Bronto with ease. And the Diplo for the taking as well. Come on. Now, today's episode, obviously, this is not all we're going to be doing in today's episode. I find it really unfortunate that you can't pump the... Not pump. What was I going to say? I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It's really unfortunate that obviously the health doesn't go up. Like, there's no point putting points into health, because it will go up by like 100, maybe 200 at the very top. And stamina, it will go up by about 2 or 3 points at the most. The movement speed will go up by like, I think it's like 0.5% per point. And if you put points into any of them, you're just wasting them. So yeah, as I was saying, this episode obviously we're not just going to focus around just running around on this guy. I will probably end up running around on this guy for a good hour or two, but obviously not recording, just having a laugh, running around, eating stuff with ease, get some meat for the hatchery. And what we are hoping to do in today's episode is actually to go on, I don't know if Thylos will aggro me while I'm on this. Oh yeah, they certainly will. Come on. Rip to shreds. Yeah, what I'm hoping to do in today's episode is actually go out and try to find a decent leveled Thylo, because I don't know if the episode's going to be coming out before or after this one. I think it's after this one, so I'm not going to ruin the next episode for you without telling you why I need the Thylo, but I think that a Thylo will come in handy for what I need it for. So yeah, hopefully you can hold on to suspense for that one. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on running around, just wrecking face, see if I can't get a good few more points into this guy. I should really put on my light just to make sure that I don't unintentionally kill any decent high leveled dinos, because we're always on the lookout for 150, especially in this area, because you've got the Dodies, the Yankees, the Rexes, and all the goodness. So yeah, I'm going to run around. Obviously this guy ain't got, he's got fairly decent weight, but as you could probably tell, yeah, weight's probably going to be an issue if we keep on doing harvest resourcing. So let me take the harvest resourcing off. Disable you. Yeah, I'm going to go running around, see if I can't get a few more points into this guy, see if we can't do a little bit more damage than what we are at the moment. What are we on now? 1071, which ain't half bad at all. Absolutely love running around on this guy. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you back in a bit. Alright, so I've been running around on this guy for the better part of about half hour, 45 minutes now, and I've got a fair few more levels into him. sitting at nearly 275% melee. And one thing I did notice, which I found out accidentally, is that usually rock elementals take like severely reduced damage from your dinos, like regardless of what you fight them with. But with the Giga, it does not seem to be the case. That I'm still doing like 1093 damage to an elemental. Now obviously they are still going to be tanky as hell and they can take a good few hits. Like I just accidentally killed a 150, which I'm extremely upset about. I knew that there was a 150 about and I could only see listros and stuff around, and before I realised like what level the elemental was, I'd be like pretty much nearly killed him. Well, as you can see, these guys must have around about 20 or 30k health apiece, but yeah, they take no reduced damage from the Giga. So if you want to take down rock elementals, use a Giga. Use a Giga. Yeah, that's right, use the Giga without the superstar. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a little bit more running around, and once I'm ready to head out on a search for some Thylos, I'll definitely be bringing you back. So I'm over here in the redwoods now, and I've chosen to take a snow owl with me, mainly because we've got the infrared view. And this way I've just been flying around the redwoods for quite a while now, and no word of lie, I haven't managed to spot one. The only thing that's a little bit iffy is if the Thylo obviously is in lunging range before I manage to spot them. But I'm sort of just flying around, having a look, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I managed to come across something, because so far, absolutely zilch. But I don't think I'm very far into the redwoods yet. No, I'm sort of like right off the south of the map, so I think if we head further in, we can't do the speed dash, can we, until we do that. If we head further into the redwoods rather than sticking on the outskirts, hopefully the spawns will become more apparent. But yeah, the only thing I'm sort of noticing is a lot of Dodicks, a lot of Megatheriums, and a heck of a lot of the Pegos. And they are dotted about everywhere. We've got a little Gigantopithecus down there as well. But yeah, I'm going to have a fly around, sort of, it feels like I'm flying around in like the negative mode that you do on your camera. But yeah, it seems to work, and I seem to be able to spot all of the creatures around me. So fingers crossed I manage to spot a Thylo before it spots me. Considering how large this biome is, there is a vast emptiness of Thylo spawns. Well, one thing I have learned is that it's quite easy to spot the beehives while doing the infrared vision. So I'm sort of just flying around this lake now, and the thing is that the Thylos will actually pounce on quite a lot of the other creatures as long as I'm within sort of loading range of them. Which is unfortunate because I'm really hoping that they just stay in the tree until I've noticed them. So I'm having to keep an eye out on the ground as well now, just to make sure. What is that? It's a dead something. Can I get it on view? Oh, can't I? Oh, probably started a fight with someone else bigger than him. But free food for me. Okay, so I've seen one on the side of this tree here. Hopefully it's a decent level. Are you? Level 100. It's not fantastic, but considering it's the only, it's the second one that I've managed to find in the entirety of the redwoods so far. I think it may be a case where we just go for this one and then keep on looking afterwards. I don't think I can shoot off of the back of this thing, can I? Yeah. I need a good vantage point far enough away that he's not going to be able to sort of see me in order to jump me, but oh, what, this wood log isn't half bad. Maybe we'll probably get a shot on him from over here. So I don't fall off, we give a little whistle passive and get our gun on us. Shut up. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Oh, got it. What else is down there? That may be a Trudon, but as long as it's not down here bothering us, then we should be fine. Nope. Come on, I just need one hit to make him jump down. There we go. Come on, kitty. Is he not going to come over here? Or is he going to aggro something over there? Okay, looks like we're on the chase then. Where are you going? I think he's actually high torpor. How low is their torpor then? Can we, you know what, can we stop him from running by freezing him? Yes. There we go. Oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Crap. Oh come on, he's stuck inside of me. Don't make me use my shotgun. Please don't make me use my shotgun. Go on. There we go. My god, let me heal. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Okay, keep some stamina. Get a little bit of elevation above him. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, really? Come on. Diplo, why are you starting to fight with me? I didn't even aggro you. Okay, let me quickly switch my long neck rifle onto my hotbar. Where has he run off to? How have I managed to lose them this quickly again? Where are you? There he is. Thank you. Got it. Stay there, get shot in the face, and go down. Oh, I think he may have actually finally gone down. Oh my god. Okay, well, I should have the kibble and... Yep, got the kibble, got the narcotic. And this can just be number 1 for now. Oh, no freaking way did he just steal my long neck. I knew there was a weird reason why I didn't. Oh, have an item on my last slot. Give me my gun back. I thought they couldn't nick stuff off you when you was on the map. There we go. Cheeky little shit. Okay, where's this guy down? He's down over there. Yeah, well, it looks like I'm going to wait for this guy to tame up. Catch you in a bit. Seriously, Diplo. Ah, thank God for that. Okay, that Diplo's been on my case for like the last 15-20 minutes. He just constantly keeps on coming over and nudging me. Well, I'm just going to name you 100 so I know what level you were. But we're definitely going to have to go on the lookout for some better levels. I swear to God, Diplo. Do not. Really? For no reason whatsoever. I don't know why they always start. Like, just kill him. Oh, yeah. Let him kill him, then I'm going to ball him up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on going around looking for better, higher levels, because 100 I just really don't think I can cut it. I just tamed it because it's been the highest level that I've seen so far, and there's so few of them dotted about in here. So yeah, I'm going to carry on looking, and if I don't get any luck on here, I'll probably hop over to the Extinction server, because they're actually just wandering around quite clearly to spot and see in the wastelands. So yeah, that may be what I resort to, but I'm sure I'll bring you back if anything else interesting happens over here in the redwoods. And when this Thylo finally kills this Diplo that's been on my case for the last 15-20 minutes. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to you on words. Yeah, I guess I'll catch you back in a sec. Alright then guys, so no word of lie, after about 12 seconds after me stopping recording that last clip, I was literally about 100-200 yards over in that direction, and then I started flying over here back towards the lake, and then I spotted this glowing thing on the side of the tree, which just happens to be a beautiful Thylo. If I can get my spyglass out, that is. Can I? Is this not something that I can do? Why can I not do this? Okay. Oh, because I was sort of mid-reloading. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so this guy is 145 wild male Thylo. So yep, rather than me chasing it around like a headless chicken for the next 20 minutes trying to do this in the wild, I think we're going to do the smart thing, and we're going to get Tesla out, and we're going to pick him up and take him to our nice, comfortable taming pen over back at base. We're just going to, oh, I'm getting knocked about by the wyvern's tail. Come on, just let me pick you up. I ended up having to take out a Diplo with my shotgun, really. Is my wyvern's tail really going to be that annoying? Come on. Yeah, I ended up having to take out a Diplo with my shotgun just because it would not stop nudging me. There's something going on dodgy, it's like I keep on glitching over to one side for some reason. There we go. So what we need to do is actually get him down rather than him taking us off our mount. We're just gonna fire a trank dart at him, make him hop straight down, and we're just gonna pick him up and take him over. That's gonna miss, isn't it? Oh no, we got him. Come on, everybody. Where have you gone? Ah, I missed. Turning radius, turning radius. Okay, so he's up there. Oh, could he be in like, you know, oh my. Is it going to be a case that I'm going to have to tame him now just because he's stuck in, oh no, he's got out. Got ya. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take this guy over to our taming pen, and I can actually show you the new taming pen we've got, because Max spent quite a lot of time and hard work on it, and it is actually a very comfortable, very cushy little spot. So yeah, I'll catch you over there. So guys, welcome to the Tiki Taming Bar, apparently. So what it is, so we've got the Thylo in here, he's all happy and sound. That's our little taming pen area. We can shoot down at him and we get in and out from there. We're sort of away from the safety of any dangers coming from around and disrupting the tame. And then Mac decided to add a little tiki bar here with fully built-in plumbed barrels for making the beer. And we should actually have, yep, we've actually got a couple of beers here, so might as well chill out here while we tame this guy, have a beer, relax in the sun, and then let him starve out. Oh, there's Mac now. Hopefully he doesn't land in the pen. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you in a bit once this guy's ready to be tamed up. So Dodo-X tells me that it's about time to give him the kibble, and I believe it's only 5 he needs. So fingers crossed all goes well. This one, yeah, about 20% per each bite. Yum yum yum, yum yum yum. Come on, Dodo-X, you lied to me. You still need to eat one more. Okay, so we're looking at what, about 3200 health, 210 melee. Stamina's pretty decent at 1280. And now we just need him to eat his dinner. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Come on with the Thylo. Okay. Name him 145, because what we're going to be doing is, I'm not really wanting to take this guy out and level him because they're so rare and so difficult to find at the moment. What I may do is actually breed this guy with Juno, the female that we got right at the beginning when we first came onto Valguero. And let's just see his stats, 300% melee, that is not too bad at all actually. Happy days there. So yeah, what I want to do is breed him up and then actually get the infants fully imprinted. But that is more than likely going to happen in the background. What we will be doing is taking this guy out for a test spin, just to see what sort of damage he does. I will be writing down all his stats so I know which ones I want to keep and pass over to the babbies. But I do believe that in celebration of this, we deserve a drink. Oh yeah, yes we do. And now we've got drunk eyes. Sweet. So I need to go get a saddle for this guy somehow, somewhere. Oh, this drunk view, sort of like the antique sort of shader that you can get on photos. Not including the little bubbles that are coming off of me, obviously. But we go to third person. Yeah, it's sort of like an antique-y look to it for some reason. But we've got beard there, so if we wanted to tame any Calicotheriums, but otherwise it is literally just there for our amusement. And now we've got a level 100 that we can actually take out and about. So we've got that guy there. What's his? His one's at 220, movement 130, 3200, 1200 stamina. The stamina isn't overly great compared to the only level 100. So they're about 220 points more. That's my snow. I don't know why I'm looking at that. The health is about a good 1100 over. Stamina about 200. Oxygen, yeah, slightly better, but we don't care about that. Food, more, don't care. The weight is slightly more, but the melee a good 80% more. I am definitely happy with that. But yeah, I'm going to grab this guy. What is Mac doing now? Oh, Mac has been working on in the background. I don't know, he sort of disappeared for the majority of the day, and I was wondering what he was doing, and he's actually been working on a staircase that is going down towards the kibble farm. Kibble farm's just over there. And he's got about halfway down, but I think he's struggling getting the snap points to make it look sort of natural. And my stamina doesn't regen after you've drank, does it? Yep, that's okay, let me give him a whistle. Stop bothering me. Yeah, I'm going to ball this guy up, go get a saddle for him, throw him into the hatchery and breed in, and we may actually take this guy or our level 100 out for a test ride. I may actually just start this guy breeding now though. Just so that we've got the infant already growing up and ready, hopefully, for the beginning of the next episode. Because I know this episode's going to be dragging on a bit now. But we have got a level 100 Thylo and a 145, plus tested out the 150 max tame Giga. I don't think we're doing too bad as far as the episode goes. So, yeah, I'll see how we're doing on time, and I'll catch you back in a sec. So back over here at the hatchery now to finish our day off. I've actually brought the Thylo out of storage, which is Juno, the very early on Thylo, and then we've got that one with our new 145. They're breeding. Well, she's been in gestation for the better part of about 2 hours now, and she's got about 3 minutes to drop. And then just to give you what's going on update is we've got the Gigas here now breeding. So we've got the lower level one, which is like a level 67 female, and then we've got our 150, and they've been breeding for the majority of today actually while I was going out Thylo hunting. And we've got a good few eggs of theirs, but their eggs take about 16 hours to incubate, and I thought that was insane even on our rates, because it's like 3 times on our server. And yeah, 16 hours for an egg incubation. So I looked it up on I looked it up online to see what the official is. The official server is like 52 hours for an egg to incubate. That would be insane. Yeah, also on the side of that, we've got some Uties breeding up. We've got another breeder who's about to grow up. She's in a juvenile stage. She's going to take the better part of around about 2 days to fully mature. But we are now just waiting on the new arrival, and I really need to get round to writing down the stats of which ones we want. Because obviously we're going to want all of the stats from this guy, because I'm fairly sure that all of his stats are going to be better than hers. I've been pumping a lot of points into her, so obviously the base stats of hers are going to be a lot lower than what they appear to be at the moment. But yeah, we've got another 2 minutes to kill, so I guess I'm just going to wait here for time. Okay, we're down to the final few seconds now, and please ignore the random baby dodos that are sort of wandering around in the background, like just over there. Hello, baby. As a male, we could really do with a new female in the mix, and obviously this one isn't going to have better stats than its dad over there, because it's only a 145. What are your stats actually? Got 3640, 1080. Nope and nope. Your weight is 664 and 220. 664, and so the only decent stat it got from its dad was the weight. So this one is pretty much useless. What's the cooldown? Got about half an hour on the cooldown on Thylos. That is actually a lot shorter than what it usually is on the server, and that's just because I think when they switched it back after the breeding event weekend, they forgot to change the mating cooldown timer, which I'm fairly sure is going to change within like the next few hours or next day or so. But if anything, it benefits me, because that way we've managed to get quite a few of the Giga eggs. So although the maturation speeds are only down to ×3 and the egg incubation speeds are only down to ×3, it does mean that we can actually breed up a few more than what we would usually be able to. So I'm not going to complain to anyone, and I hope none of you do too, because it's coming quite in handy, because I can actually let these guys breed. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning for me, which means the next one's going to be born at around about, I think that works out as around about 3 in the morning for me, which ain't awfully bad. Oh, come on, let me pick you up, please. Oh, you're just going to be a major pain in my arse, aren't you? Juno, can you move, please? Thank you. I need to pick up the baby. Yeah, so what we've been doing with all of the sort of runts that we are not keeping, you know what, I'm not going to do that on camera, because it's just going to, it's probably going to make you hate me of how we're having to dispose on them, because it's PvE and we can't actually physically harm them. We're having to dispose of them in a more creative method to alleviate any stress on the server unnecessarily. But yeah, for today, unfortunately that is all the time we've got for today's episode, because we are dragging it on a little bit. But we did have a run around on the brand new 150 Giga, and we managed to tame a 145 Thylo. We've got them breeding now, the Gigas are now breeding, and everything's sort of in motion for the sort of breeding behind the scenes to be done. Probably over the better part of the next couple of weeks for me is going to be mainly breeding and hanging about in the hatchery. We've got some random RGs that have just been left on aggressive on the roof. I don't know, Mac, why? Yeah, so everything's sort of set up, so I'm going to be raising like Gigas and whatnot in the background over the next couple of weeks. So I'll probably find some activities, something fun to go out and do to break up my day, which I'll end up recording and sharing with you guys. But hopefully, either way, you have enjoyed today's episode, and oh my god, is that a bad view? There we go. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.